Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. I am going to be doing the Currents Deep Beneath the Lanterns quest, or the continuation of it rather. I'm also going to see if I can make any wishes, which I believe I can make too. So let's get started on that. And hopefully I'll get something other than weapons. It would be nice to get an actual character for the first time in a little while. No, it's okay. I can do one with this too. I didn't know that. So, 4-star weapon, which is better than nothing, I guess. I thought it was going to be a little bit better than that. Okay, let's get this started. Go. Okay.
That guy's acting very suspicious, don't you think?
Sure. Talk to the suspicious person. Whoever he may be.
What you doing? What you staring at me like that for? Get gone!
Oh, he's rude.
What? Huh? All right. If you all won't get gone, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Wow. Paimon thought he might be a shady character. Then he opened his mouth and now Paimon's sure of it. He must have been up to something when he was crouching down on the ground, because as soon as he saw us approaching, he stood up and acted all innocent.
Well, then let's see what he was crouching down for.
Paimon has a bad feeling about this. What could he be up to? Let's investigate.
Then again, he could just be one of the people working here on the docks. Let's investigate.
Well, this area is full of construction supplies for the Mingqiao Lantern. Paper, oil, wood.
Okay.
All highly flammable materials!
Yeah, you kind of need some of those for things like fireworks and whatnot. Let's talk to him again.
Hey, what you doing? What you staring at me like that for? Get gone! What? Huh? All right. If you all won't get...
I thought something was going to happen. Okay, let's check out this. Wait a second, these look like...
On the last day of the Lantern Rite, huge crowds come out to watch the Mingqiao Lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies... Let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wangya about the situation when we get back.
Paimon, you're taking this very seriously. Why?
Because everyone in Liyue has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period.
What's the real reason?
Oh, fine. There's so many delicacies in Liyue Harbor. Matsutake meat rolls, Nora meat, almond tofu.
Are you reading those off a menu? Oh, that's funny. Look at her face. That's, yeah. Obviously, it had to be food, though, right? Retrieve the Mingqiao. Oh, wait, no, the Zhao Lantern materials. Where are they at? Where? It couldn't be at the top of this, could it? I don't think it would be. How do you even get up to the top of that, anyways? Oh, I didn't know it was going to be
That
one
should
of
be
these boxes.
enough. Let's get back to Wangya.
Okay. I bet that guy isn't anybody suspicious. He may be a little bit of a jerk, but... then again, who knows? Okay.
Did you get the materials?
Sure did.
Ah, yes, these will do. Let me make a shell lantern for Ching Ching.
There's more.
We saw a shady character skulking around the highly flammable materials at the construction site. He looked like he was up to no good.
I see. Okay. Please inform the Ministry of Civil Affairs about what you saw. I'll talk to Jingming. With so many people visiting for the Lantern Rite, we can't afford to ignore something like this.
Miss Wangya, is something bad gonna happen at the Lantern Rite?
Not to a darling little angel like you, Chang Chang. Come on now, good girl. Head back to your granddad and don't get distracted along the way. We don't want to make him worry.
Okay. Now I have to go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and report to the Nilla. Just so you know, my right ear, it's a little bit messed up right now, so there may be some dialogue that I don't hear properly. And my voice may be a little bit affected by this as well. I don't know how affected it is, but it may be a little bit affected. So I just wanted to mention that. Anyways, let's talk to GAE.
Halt! This is the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
We are here to report a suspicious individual.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingxiao lantern supplies. We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs.
Uh-huh, because priorities.
Goodness. This is a serious matter indeed.
Exactly what Paimon thought. Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the city.
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the Lantern Rite safe. I will inform him of this matter and order him to step up vigilance in due course.
Is this going to be the green-haired glasses guy?
In due course? This is serious. Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
I'll go to Guili Plains and tell them.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the Lantern Rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
Our pleasure! We're experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time. Oh, like the time we...
Leave it to us.
Really? Huh. Then we are indebted to you. Travelers are so kind these days. Yes. No commission should go unpaid. I will take care of the compensation. Again, thank you both.
Now, when I said green-haired guy with glasses, it's been a really, really long time since I saw the guy. And I don't even know what he was about, but when he said a he, you know, like when the Millilith guard there was talking about him, I was like, okay, who could a him be? In this case, the only one I can think of that is related to Liyue besides Zhongli is the guy with glasses. I doubt it's Child. It would be a little bit odd for Child to be involved. But all the other characters were female, like Ganyu and whatnot, so I have my doubts as to, unless it's a new character. It could be a new character, which would be a little bit odd. Or it could just be a generic NPC, which would be even more odd. Because usually when they're vague like that, they tend to be special characters. And I don't see the point in being vague about a character who isn't special, if that makes sense.
It's a hilly churro blockade. There's so many of them. Why would they gather together like this? We can't let them get away with being a menace to the people here. Let's show them what we've got.
Uh-huh. Bloodthirsty Paimon. Showing herself again. I'm surprised that they've voice acted those little scenes with her, though. I've got to eliminate all of these guys now, according to the quest indicator. There we go. Not terribly surprising, though. Otherwise, they could, in theory, restore their little blockade, among other things. You kill so many of these guys that I'm surprised that they are still somehow alive. Like, it's constant, just non-stop. And you'd think that after a while they would start to go extinct. Or at the very least would have really small numbers by now. Talk to the Millilith, huh?
Who are you?
GAE sent us.
Oh, thank you. If it weren't for your help, today may have ended quite differently.
Okay, so this is probably the guy I'm looking for. which is a little odd. What is it you're doing here?
I'm in charge of keeping the Lantern Rite safe. A lot comes out of the woodwork at this time of year. There are thieves around every corner.
Yep.
I encountered one during my patrol just now, so I called a few men and we pursued them out here. Once we got here, we decided to split up. I was searching this area. The thief seems to have made a clean getaway. I sure didn't bank on these monsters being here. I was just assessing whether it would be better to send for reinforcements or find another way to disperse them. And that's when you showed up and dealt with them. And thank goodness. I don't know how long it would have taken for the others to get here. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second. We're not done here.
Oh, is there something else?
There's a suspicious character down at the harbor.
Another one? It's interminable. Right. When I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
Do you get the feeling...
Let's see. That the Ministry of Civil Affairs isn't up to the task?
Paimon thinks so too. The locals must take all their tasty treats for granted by now. But for a poor traveler, all alone out in the wilderness, often forced to survive on nothing but the most mysterious of mushrooms, for you, the Lantern Rite is the most important of all festivals. So let's go back to the place where we witnessed the shady-looking guy. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently.
Did Paimon just admit to something? You know, we kind of meet her under very mysterious circumstances at the beginning of the game. I don't know. I'm maybe reading into that a little bit too much. But the crime hasn't even happened yet.
That's why there's no time to lose. When there's highly flammable materials involved, once the crime happens, it'll be too late.
As you can see, I'm very suspicious of her. Because there was that one cutscene, and it was a while back. I forget what the events were related to, but somebody had said something, and she started getting like shifty eyes, like she started looking all over the place and stuff, and I was like, wow, they're kind of not hiding the fact that Paimon has some kind of secret that she doesn't want you to know about. So, okay. Let's go back to the dock. Anyways, yeah, it's weird that they didn't have a special NPC for that one. It's also kind of weird that there's so many NPCs that really aren't special, like, you know, in terms of, you know, being unique. Like, some of them have, you know, they all have names and stuff, but, you know, it's not like a random guard or whatever.
Aha! Knew it!
Okay, what is he doing? Should we chase after him? We should chase after him.
Wait! There's another person!
Really? Oh, a Zhao. Well, that's interesting. A different type of green-haired person, I think.
Lantern Rite?
What in the world is that writing?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Xiao? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate.
Oh, he really was doing something a little bit shady?
When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler. When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively. I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
What's this?
It kind of reminds me of something, but, It's a bird with a star.
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Paimon, do you recognize it? It could be a festival attraction of some kind.
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
The festival attraction comment was from me, by the way.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength. Because if I become involved, there is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this Lantern Rite.
Actually, okay, then it's up to me to avoid that.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Paimon.
The one the suspected criminal left behind. Oh, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
Really? Why would you suspect he would? Where's Kaya at? Oh my goodness. All the way back over there. Okay. Is he inside the guild or something? Yeah, I think that is the guild. Or it's outside of it. Well, that's interesting. So it's been a while since I've been over in this area. Outside of, like, commissions and stuff. So, let's go find out what's going on with Kaya. Kind of surprised that it brought us all the way back here, though. Yep, I'm probably gonna have to enter, aren't I? Wait, he's outside. Okay, good. I'm gonna pick up this Philanemo mushroom. And this one if I can. As for why, it's because these things are kind of rare. And I want to pick them up when I see them. Hey, Kaya.
Well, well. Long time no see.
Kaya! We went to the Lantern Rite in Liyue.
Ah, well. How was it? Fun?
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
Get to the point, Paimon.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
The traveler relates what they've seen.
Lantern supplies. Stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen. How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
You're amazing at everything and we trust you, or you flirt with the dark side so you would know. I'll choose the top option.
Oh, that about sums it up.
I'm flattered. But don't you think you might be overestimating me?
There it is! At last! Kaya displays the knightly virtue of modesty, perfectly articulated and masterfully delivered.
Is Paimon being sarcastic?
My goodness. Your stay in Liyue seems to have sharpened your wit and broadened your vocabulary. Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's not good.
If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Didn't you just say the Knights of Favonius don't have dealings with their enemies?
Why didn't I make that connection before? Wearing a face mask and stuff? Like, duh, of course it's a treasure hoarder. Like, maybe it's because I wasn't expecting a treasure hoarder in Liyue itself. Like, yeah, okay, that's crazy. The guy would have been better off not wearing the mask. Anyways.
This is my own personal informant. Nothing to do with the Knights of Favonius. A little later, make your way over to Windrise. I'll arrange for the informant to meet you there.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
Wine begets wisdom. Okay, obviously I have to remember that for some reason. Well then, let's go find out what's going on at Windrise. Yeah, I should be I think that there's another minigame that's supposed to unlock as you do this quest line. So, I'm hoping to unlock it in this video. either maybe not another mini game, but like the next part of the mini games. Why can't I grab that? The next part of the tower defense mini game. I already forgot the name of it, but that one I should get the difficulty level unlocked just because once I do, then I can play several more levels of it. Oh, it's Nimrod, huh?
Huh?
Hey, you're the guy, right? Kaya's informant?
Informant? Not me.
But this is the place we agreed upon, and you're the only other one here, so...
Place we agreed upon? I know nothing.
Yeah, he's pretending, huh?
Ugh, stop being so annoying.
Wine begets wisdom.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
How was any of that even slightly necessary?
I don't know why, but Paimon's reactions.
What do you want to know about?
Here's the situation.
The Traveler and Paimon start to question Nimrod.
Okay, I see.
So, what can you tell us as an insider?
I do not think this is the work of the treasure hoarders. The reason the treasure hoarders are able to sustain a giant cross-border operation is because they abide by one fundamental principle. Caution. Softly, softly, catchy monkey is the name of the game for them. By contrast, the idea of taking huge risks to try and make a fortune is utter folly in their eyes. Liyue has the Adepti looking after it, doesn't it? And they're especially active during the Lantern Rite.
So...
There's just no way that they, slip of the tongue, when you've been undercover as long as I have. Where was I just now? Oh, yes. There's no way that they, the treasure hoarders, would dare make a move during the Lantern Rite. Also, the treasure hoarders organization in Liyue recently received an anonymous letter.
Why would someone send them an anonymous letter? Trying to frame them, perhaps?
Is this the Abyss Mages, or maybe it's the Fatui?
Nobody knows. But what I can tell you is which branch of the treasure hoarders has the letter in their possession.
I'm gonna be honest, this quest is catching me off guard left and right, because if it's not the treasure hoarders, then I'm kinda confused.
There. I've marked their location on the map for you.
I'm surprised, because usually I catch on pretty fast to this stuff.
Great! Well, Paimon thinks this was productive. This is our only solid lead. Let's not waste it.
If there's nothing more, I should get back to treasure hoarding. Get back to those treasure hoarding lowlifes. To, spy on them.
Okay, Nimrod. You go do just that. Find the treasure hoarding camp, huh? Or treasure hoarders camp, rather. It's gonna be... where? Oh, it's all the way down here. I couldn't see it behind the symbol. Wow, that was quite a ways. I think if I start up here, it'll be easier to get to it. It's, but yeah, I'm like, you know, not immediately making a connection with the, you know, guy wearing the mask and the treasure hoarders, and then, yeah, I would have been a little bit more surprised if I had made that initial connection and then found out that it might not be them, so could still be them. Maybe Nimrod is now, like, part of them or something, because he keeps on hinting that he actually likes his job at the moment, so who knows. But if he did betray Kaya, then he's going to be in trouble, because I don't think Kaya takes kindly to betrayal. Let's see, where am I supposed to go over here? Did I? Okay, I'm supposed to be looking for a treasure hoarder camp. That looks like a camp to me. And those look like treasure hoarders. Talk to the member of the treasure... Oh, well, if I could talk to him, then why wouldn't I talk to him in the past? Bear, huh?
Sorry, pal, wrong way. Wherever you think you're going, it's that way.
But isn't that the way to Liyue Harbor?
Right. Here is nowhere. So the other way is Liyue Harbor.
Are you guys gonna try to rob me?
If you're looking for somewhere to stay, I suggest you go to the Wangshu Inn. Fair prices, great customer service, and a wonderful view.
Okay, these guys are behaving a little bit too politely right now. Show us the anonymous letter.
How do you know about the letter?
One of Liyue's Adepti told us about it.
Did they now? I somehow doubt that.
You should not doubt it. It was I who sent them to investigate. Any further questioning, you may direct to me.
Well, Xiao is saving us.
Did you just appear out of thin air?
And Nimrod by association. Because, like, yeah, never mind. That's an Adeptus for you.
You're the Vigilant Yaksha!
Wow, they recognize him? How did I never notice that symbol on the chest there? The guy on the right? I wonder if all of them have symbols like that.
Hey, watch your tone of voice. Or do you seriously want to pick a fight with an Adeptus?
Okay, it's not that we don't believe you're an Adeptus. It's just... everyone needs to look at the bigger picture here.
As you well know, we treasure hoarders are no serious threat to anyone. We're petty criminals, that's all.
So, if you are truly an Adeptus, please show us some mercy, would you?
Of course, if it turns out you're not a real Adeptus.
Okay. I just noticed that their noses are super long. I'm just saying. I look at that. Their noses extend way past their face. Whatever.
Then please, don't blame our weapons for treating everyone equally.
You guys turned on Xiao a little bit too fast. You're about to regret that. Defeat the treasure hoarder. Oh, I get to use Xiao again. Wow. Wait a second. Why does he feel a little bit different right now? Am I wrong? Did I never use Xiao before? No, I definitely used him before. Oh, he fights differently when he's not in his Yaksha mode. Okay. No wonder he feels a little bit different. And then you got, like, that crazy jumping ability of his. Talk to the members of the treasure hoarders.
Please, my heroic friend and Adeptus buddy, have mercy.
The letter is drivel anyway. It's not worth an armed conflict. Just take it.
I'm surprised they saved it based on that attitude.
How about that? Paimon knew it all along. Let's see what they wrote.
Treasure hoarder big folk. I have an opportunity so crazy, lucrative, yet feasible. Once a lifetime thing y'all wouldn't want to miss, eh? Intrigued, right? Meet me in the dead of night. I'm not going to try to put the accent on. I'm just going to read it normally. I'll put my finest mask on to honor you all guys and for y'all to recognize me. And I humbly recommend that y'all do too. Good grief. I'm trying to read it normally. Just so that there's authenticity. Just so that they're the authority, don't recognize y'all folks. Anyway, I'm no snitch, of course. Just a kind reminder. I think that there's the way treasure hoarder do things right to put cool masks. And I know y'all are cool folk. Cool folk gets along with cool masks. That they're so cool, and I think cool things, yeah. So meet y'all there then. This is really horribly written. And if they wanted to go for the like, you have to try hard, extremely hard to write badly like that. It's one thing to speak poorly, it's another thing to write badly.
I see. Then let us send these two to the meeting. The sender may be plotting something truly diabolical for the Lantern Rite. It seems they want to burn down the entire city.
Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy.
Great, everyone's happy. You're good, we're good. However...
These two, they don't look anything like us.
It'll be fine. When we're in disguise, no one will be the wiser.
Paimon, you're literally a floating midget. I'm just saying.
It still seems like a long shot to me, but with the help of an Adeptus, hopefully everything will turn out fine.
Well, the safety of Liyue is in your hands now. Good luck. Even the treasure hoarders don't want to see the city burned to the ground.
Well, I'm glad that you're at least sane.
Then it is settled.
Wait.
What is it?
Next time we meet,
Huh?
let's make it somewhere with a view of the Mingxiao Lantern.
I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year. When this matter is resolved, come to Wangshu Inn. In previous years, the Mingxiao Lantern has been visible even from there.
Huh? Wait.
He's vanished. Did he go back to Wangshu Inn already?
Well, if he can teleport like that, then he's way more powerful than his control. Like, when I'm controlling him, he's way more powerful than that. Obviously, he's holding back.
But the time mentioned in the letter, that's today, isn't it? Come on, let's go to the meeting place.
Okay. Let's do just that.
Paimon wonders what the sender of the letter is planning.
That I don't understand what they were thinking with that letter. There's a way to write stuff like that where it doesn't look that bad. Or sound that bad. I could barely read it. I mean, I know that was the point, but still. And the weird part is that, like, when you're reading the letter and you look at the letter, the image that they gave for the letter, like, I'll show it again. If it'll ever load. Let's see, I believe it's right here. Letter to the Treasure Hoarders, yeah. Like, if you look at the characters that are used and stuff, none of them look, like, sloppy, if you get what I mean. Like, I can't understand those characters, or whatever, but, like, they don't look like they're sloppily written. So, whoever wrote it deliberately wrote it to make it look really bad. But they didn't hide the fact that they're able to write the characters perfectly. It's very weird. It'd be like the equivalent of me writing that out on a computer even though I could spell all that stuff properly. I don't know. I'm too focused on that. I don't know why. Probably because I had to read it. Okay, let's get this, get over here to the point that's hidden behind the tree for some reason. Oh, it's a person. And it's the same guy as before.
All right. You folks from the treasure hoarders, yeah? I thought I insinuated in my letter there that you should have done like I done and put on a mask and a costume and so forth.
Wait a second. He wrote the letter? But he has no problem speaking.
But it seems you didn't all get the memo. It's pretty cool, though. Gutsy.
Well, guess what? We don't need to go sneaking around everywhere wearing disguises because unlike you, we would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really? I was in the middle of my speech and everything!
I think he just enjoys dressing up.
Wait a second now. You folks ain't no treasure hoarders. What game are you two playing?
Oh. Wow. This is a bit of a surprise. Can I I can pick up a wick material. As I beat this guy up, did he drop wick materials or something? That would be interesting. What's up with that pillar they're carrying over there? Huh. I heard that in one of the future updates you might be able to adjust the world level, which would be cool. If they do that.
Diabolical plan now!
Yeah, you tell him, Paimon.
Okay, I give up.
I have a feeling that he's not planning to do what they thought he was planning to do. In fact, I'm pretty sure he wanted to join the treasure hoarders.
Give up now, or feel the wrath of my Paimonial! Huh? You're giving up just like that?
I'm just a lowly apprentice thief who really looks up to the treasure hoarders.
Uh-huh.
An apprentice thief?
Yeah, for a greenhorn like me, especially working on my own and all, the treasure hoarders? Oh, man, they're my heroes.
Wait a second.
So, I thought I'd try and set up some sort of lucrative opportunity, then submit my pledge of loyalty.
Wait a second. None of this is making any sense.
I agree, Paimon. What's going on?
Paimon was expecting a serial arsonist to be someone more sinister, evil-looking. But instead, we get you.
Now, the reason why I agreed with Paimon there is because Zhao is saying that there's, that he sensed something, like, you know, evil going on, and yet this is what we get, so that's why I'm confused as well.
Arson? What the heck are you talking about?
Yep.
Don't pretend. Paimon's seen you loitering around piles of highly flammable materials.
Yep, we went after the wrong guy.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I was only checking the place out. My plan ain't got nothing to do with those lantern construction materials.
Are you serious?
Well, I just wanted to nab me the biggest chunk of plaustrite in 20 years is all. I was gonna wait till nightfall, chop off half the tethers, float it out to sea.
Oh.
Then, all I'd have to do is find some way or another of bringing it down, so I could hide it underwater in the shallows. The perfect crime.
Okay, thank you for describing it for us. Now you can kindly come with us to the Millith and they can arrest you.
For a perfect crime, it sure has a lot of holes. For example, how exactly were you planning to bring down the plaustrite once it was airborne?
I was still in the process of figuring out the details, hence why I hadn't made my move yet.
This guy is an imbecile. Okay, let's teach him a lesson.
The Traveler hands the stupid thief over to the Millith.
Now that the Millith have gotten hold of that idiot.
It's funny because I was just kind of joking a little bit about handing him over to the Millith, but it turned out that they actually did, so.
Let's head back. We can notify the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Okay, we'll do just that, Paimon. Report back to GA, huh? And it's not too far away. I'll just teleport here. Since that, the teleporter there is on the upper level. Not that it would have mattered even if it was on the lower level, since he's at the top of the stairs. It's like when you're running over there. I had to get to him the first time from the bottom of the stairs. That's why I remembered it. So, I like this little glowing trail that they give you. That way I don't have to look at the mini-map constantly. Where is he? The game hasn't loaded him in yet. Hello? There we go. Now it's taking a bit for it to decide whether or not it wants to load the cutscene.
Traveler, word spreads fast. We will keep watch over the thief. Thanks for your help. Looks like the Mingxiao lantern will be ready soon. A critical juncture. We cannot afford the slightest interference.
On the topic of keeping the Lantern Rite safe.
Rest easy. Word was passed up the chain. Another group of very capable troops have been brought in. They're dressed as ordinary citizens. You wouldn't notice them in the crowd. If anyone dares make a move, they'll be on them in an instant. That's sorted then. You two get some rest, we'll take it from here. Enjoy the Lantern Rite in peace.
So, Paimon supposes that's taken care of then.
If only Zhao were here to see the Ming Zhao lantern.
Paimon wishes so too. Guess he won't make it this time. Wait, do you remember what the inspiration for the Ming Xiao lantern was?
Oh boy. Sky Bracer sounds right.
So if it's modeled on an Adeptus, maybe Xiao would be interested this time. On the day the Ming Xiao lantern is ready, we can meet him at Wangshu Inn like he suggested, then try to persuade him. Even though he said you can see the Ming Xiao lantern from Wangshu Inn, we should get up close if we want to get that festival atmosphere.
Okay. Currents Beneath the Lanterns, quest completed. Lantern Rite Tales 2, guests flock from afar. Let's see. Let's see what this is about. Oh, I've reached guests flock from afar. All that glitters. Unlocks after 2 days. The Lantern Rite is still ongoing. With the help of Zhao, Kaya, and the Millilith, you have foiled a plot that has left you not knowing whether to laugh or cry, and have succeeded in bringing the foolish criminal behind it to justice, and handing them over to the Millilith. Today, you prepare to go to Wangshu Inn to report the results of the matter to Zhao, as you agreed. And that unlocks in 2 more days for me. And then you have the Lantern Rite Tales, which doesn't seem to have any more. Oh wait, it does. Wangshu once again. Or this. Oh, this right here. Okay. Something is bothering. Okay, I think I've already done this before, right? Oh, I haven't. Okay. Wait, have I or have I not? Is that part of my completed? No, that's part of the in progress. Okay. And then this one right here, I haven't done yet. So the reason why I'm confused is because I looked in my. I looked in there before.
And this wine tastes the same as I remember.
I got 60 of those. Now let's look at the Theater Mechanicus. I think, yeah, guests flock from afar. I can claim 2 of these immediately. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Those are just giving me some currency that I can spend in the Zhao market. I haven't bought the Crown of Insight yet, so I'll buy that very fast. And as far as the other things go, I kind of want to buy this. Like, all this other stuff is nice, right? But I kind of want to buy the Celebration one before anything else. So, although I've still got to wait on that. Not just because I don't have enough points for it, but also because of the fact that it's not available. Let's check out the armory now. I can now upgrade or unlock this this bow. So periodically fires an arrow shot, dealing physical damage to opponents it hits. Okay, level 3 unlocks increased effectiveness against Geo. Level 5 unlocks shattering bolts gain a homing ability. Ooh. So let's unlock these very fast. I might play one match here on camera before I stop. Oh, I can level up one more time, right? Oh, can I level it up again? I may as well level it all the way up to level 7, huh? I can actually level up these too. Cool. Too bad the recovery mechanic is only at level 3. That one's pretty useful. Oh, if I knew that the tandem mines could be leveled up again, I would have leveled those up. I hope that this is really useful. I mean, it says that it has a homing ability, so I'm hoping that that's really, really useful. So let's go to the challenge. Teleport over there. I don't know why I teleported there. I'm standing right nearby, but it teleported pretty fast. So, It's kind of annoying that it says teleport there and then it teleports me to the other thing. Very annoying. Anyways, let's talk to Ruijin. Hello, would you like to go to the... Okay, yeah, I would. I'll play around. Certainly, you may start whenever you like. Okay, now I've got to adjust the difficulty level to level 5. I haven't done level 5 yet. I hope that this isn't going to be too hard. Because level 4... wait, was it level 4? I think it was level... Let me see. This is level 5? Yeah, level 4 was a pain in the butt. I only barely managed to complete it. Now, as far as who I should use, I think I should use this team. Because, yeah, this is the team I should use. Wait, am I able to use this team? Did it... I hope it selected that team. It would kind of suck if it kept the team that I originally had. I mean, it's not going to be impossible, but now I think about it, I should have really switched out for Aether. Okay, good. I only have a minute, and I've never seen this particular map, so that's not good. I only have 950 points that I can spend, and I'm going to be using that the very first time. I'm gonna put down a Mark III. I'm gonna put another one of these down, and another one of these. Now I'm gonna, you know what? I could just keep putting these down, but something tells me I should probably put down some fire and electric as well, just because. Try to keep it within the range. How did I set that up? Okay, like that. Electric. Now what I want to do is I want to... Where's the portal that they're going to be running to? Okay. I'll set this up here. And another one of these. Oh, I don't have the points for it. No big deal. I will in a bit. Okay. Set up a fire thing here. I'm gonna have to preemptively... oh crap. Get to it fast enough. No! Stupid freaking... No! One of them got through. No big deal. I'm gonna try to cut this one off instead. I should have set up mines first. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna set up another one of these. That's one wave complete. I really messed up on that one. I'm not gonna do anything special this time. Like I could do this, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to increase my range. Hopefully that isn't a mistake. For this one, I'm going to be putting... you know, I could put another one of these down. And then I'm going to just put a bunch of mines everywhere. Okay, there's a mine there. Not a big deal. I don't know how they came through here, unfortunately. Did they run over this? If they ran over this, then great. If not, then it may be a little bit of a problem. So I'll put one there and there like that. I also have to keep an eye out for any portals that might... Wait a second, where is it? Where's it coming from? Oh, it's coming from down here. Well, that's a problem. I have 14 out of 14. Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful. Why wasn't I paying attention? Oh, boy. This might be a problem. may have to adjust some things. Dismantle that. I'm gonna put another one of those up and just hope. Okay, that worked out really well, so another one. Okay, I'm gonna put one of these here, and then another one of these. Why aren't you... Oh, it's because it's the maximum amount reached. Crap. I have to dismantle one of these. Please kill them all. Hopefully. Let's knock some of them back that way. I hate how it doesn't allow you to easily go back to the mines. The mine, you should be allowed to adjust everything, but I don't know. Wait a second. There's another one up here? Oh, great. Just great. Just great. I don't know what to say. Wait a second. Oh, I didn't know how that happened, but okay. Now I have to keep on my toes because I'm gonna select the max constructible one. Man, I was not expecting that. Okay, so that one there and that one there. Obviously, this is... I shouldn't have focused all of my attention there. I'm gonna deconstruct this one. Or dismantle it, whatever. And instead, I'm gonna focus on... here. And I have two more that I can put down. So I'm gonna focus on here. And here. And hopefully that'll work out. I don't know what else to do. Okay, let's start. I've accidentally let one in, unfortunately. But so far it's only one, so that's good. And there's the first... Wait a second. Why can't I construct it? I haven't... It wouldn't let me construct it before then. Why? That's cheap. Whatever. Now I've gotta figure out what I'm doing here.
Animal test 6308.
That's not good. Maybe I can stop him like that. No. I'm not doing so well right now. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah. 5 have already escaped. I should focus on dealing with these ones instead. Okay, so I know where my mistakes were. But it's fine. It is fine.
A touch of frost.
There we go. I don't mind losing some of these guys in the middle of this one because I don't have any choice. First of all, I apologize. This is really catching me off guard with all the crazy crap that they're doing here. And it's partially my fault because I could have done this I could have set up a little bit differently. But unfortunately, no, you're not getting through. You are not getting through. Go that way. Wherever you went. If I let it... Okay, I let a couple more get in, but it's fine. Man, I wonder... Pyro 1... Yeah, I'll select that. And then I'm gonna deconstruct some of these again. I'll deconstruct this. Or dismantle it, whatever you want to call it. I'll set up that there. And then I'm thinking I'm going to dismantle these two as well, because they're not really helping me. I want to have at least one slot open for, what do you call it? The other. These turrets aren't helping nearly as much as I hoped they would. And since I've got that upgrade with the fire, I may as well take advantage of that as much as possible. I wonder how much dismantling this would give me. Only 20. Not worth it. I'll dismantle this. And that as well. Instead, I'm going to replace them with mines. I guess, yeah, I shouldn't have any problems this time. In theory. Okay, this is the only one that I want to make sure of. Wow. Well, they're defeating those pretty easily, all things considered. Okay, I'm gonna put another mine here. And another mine here. I honestly don't know what's going on with that path over there for the moment, but okay, none of this, no more have escaped in this match, which is good. Let's see, what's up here? Okay, yeah. So as long as they run across those mines, then all is good. Let's see, how many can I catch in this? Not very many. Well, wave 4 was a lot easier than the other wave. Mine cost is at minus 60. To be honest, I was hoping for something else, but it's fine. I wish... Okay, it's going to be a Cryo Mage and a Ruin Guard. So that's good. At least there's that. I think I'm gonna select that Electro one. The reason why is because I happen to have a couple of Electro ones here, I think. Not really. It didn't give me very many options that time. Anyways, start it and hope that the fire ones can do the job that I need them to do. I'm gonna try to freeze this guy. Not that it'll work. But the mine will at least stop it temporarily. Okay. And the mine for that will stop that one as well. But it didn't work out as I'd hoped.
Forth, my blade.
Oh, great. I know that it wasn't the ice that killed that one. It was just the bombs repeatedly getting to him. So I haven't let any more escape this time. That's funny. That one kept walking even after it died. Okay. Just keep setting up bombs and hope that things work out. There's only 8 enemies left, so I'm definitely going to win. It's just a matter of will I get points, or not point. Well, it's not a matter of will I get points, but how many points I'll get. Okay. I could have set up a bunch of fire ones, but I, you know, by removing the mines, but the mines have been very useful, so. It's mainly this guy right here that's causing trouble. I don't know how to stop him. I mean, I could do that, but I don't know how much that'll help in the long run. There's one enemy left and he's on... Where is he? He's on this side. So I'm going to actually construct a fire one right here. That should be enough to do it. If he doesn't die before... Why did he get so much damage that time? Like, he was getting destroyed that time. Crazy. Obviously, I failed one of the challenges related to that, which was not allowing any of them to make it through. And you could tell that I was actually kind of panicked during that one because I wasn't expecting the spawn point to change like that. You know, here I am, I'm setting up everything, and oh, the spawn point changed, by the way. I'm like, oh crap, I only have a minute to set up, and I've already wasted like 50 seconds. Somehow I managed to salvage that, though. Somehow. Anyways, let's go over to... I'm going to switch out my party very fast. For the party that I've been using, which is this one. And then I'm going to go over to the Wangshu Inn, because that's where the next quest is, and then I'll be stopping. Let me see. I'll select that so that way it's selected. And then go all the way over there. Eventually, when the game lets me do it. It took quite a bit for the map to open up. I'm guessing that the PlayStation 5 version of this, which I'm assuming you can transfer the save data from the PS4 version to the PS5 version, but I'm assuming the PlayStation 5 version will be a lot better in terms of all this, you know, the loading times, the lag, the frame rate, all that stuff. But unfortunately, I do not have a PlayStation 5 at the moment, so, you know, between scalpers and not having enough money, even if I, you know, yeah. Anyways, so I will be playing, the next time I'll be doing Wangshu once again quest. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.